pregnancy does not affect your visa, right? So the embassy don't go, oh, you're pregnant, we're not going to give you visa. It does not affect. Once it comes to relocating abroad through the study abroad process, I'm your girl, right? How are you doing today? Welcome to this session, and I tell you that hey, I'm going to be answering your questions today. That is why I'm here. How are you doing? My name is Dr. Linda. I'm sure you already know that. And what I usually do is that from time to time I come to you this way. I'm able to take questions because there are lots of people that will be like, Dr. Linda, I have a question for you. How can I contact you? This, that. This is Dr. Linda, and I'll be taking questions and I'll be answering them. Today, I hope to answer 30 of your questions. Oh God, I'm gonna faint. Don't worry, I brought water. I brought water. So, do you have questions you wish that a study abroad expert will help you answer? Are you looking to relocate abroad and you have all these questions? You feel, oh, what am I going to ask? What am I going to ask? And to help you understand what I do, I will tell you. My name is Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm an educational consultant, right? I'm going to show you. I'm an educational consultant and I live in Canada as well. But that's beside the point. Myself and my team at Vantage Migration, we help professionals and graduates who want to relocate abroad through the study abroad route. We show you how to do it all by yourself. We are not an agent. We show you how to do it successfully all by yourself. We show you how to get admission, scholarship, study loan, study visa for yourself, and also for you and your husband, you and your wife, you and your kids, the entire family. This is what we help you do. And if this is not the first time you have seen me, you probably know all this already. But if this is the first time, I want you to know that our testimonials precede us. If you take your time and go through IGTV videos, you're going to see so many people people who relocated by themselves, people who relocated with their family, people who relocated alone. This is our bread and butter. Do you know what bread and butter is? This is our bread and butter. Once it comes to relocating abroad through the study abroad process, I'm your girl. Right? You know. Okay, somebody said, she said, Bless, this is a comment from Bless. Bless said, I met a lady today at the NIN Center. We started talking. I mentioned Vantage Migration, and she was like, yeah, she knows Vintage Migration. I was trying to correct her. Oh my God! So you went somewhere and you met someone that knows. That's so cool. Please, so let them know that it's Vantage Migration, not Vintage Migration. No. Vantage Migration, not Vintage Migration. So that's a common mistake that people make, right? Our email address is admission@vantagemigration.ca. VAN, not VIN. That's amazing. Thank you, Bless. Now I believe you're going to be a great question keeper. Let's go. First question, question 30. I will keep driving, right? Question 30 is from Nkem. Nkem is saying, can me getting pregnant prevent my visa from being endorsed after my husband's study visa has been endorsed? No. Pregnancy does not affect your visa. Pregnancy does not affect your visa. Right? So, the embassy don't go, oh, you're pregnant, we're not going to give you visa. It does not affect. Embassy just need you to prove what you're going to do, and you have, like, since you say your husband's visa has been approved or will be approved, you didn't mention, you say has been endorsed. Anyway, if you're pregnant, the most important thing they need from you is that you have what it takes to take care of yourself when you arrive the country. Because no high-income country is looking for beggars. Hello? Or people who will beg on the streets. Let's put it that way. Even if you don't have money, get scholarship. Even if you don't have money, get study loan. And I keep mentioning that families, let's say you are the student, you have scholarship, right? But your family does not have money for them to come. You can take study loan and use it to pay for your family to come over. That's doable. Most important thing for you to note is that embassy will need you to show that you have money to take care of yourself. So if you are pregnant and you don't have money to take care of yourself and you want the embassy to approve that visa, it does not make sense and they will deny it. What a lot of people do is that because they don't know, they'll just be like, I was pregnant, that's why they denied me visa. No, nobody denied you visa because you are pregnant. But you'll be denied visa if you are pregnant and you don't have what to use to take care of yourself. Right? A pregnant woman, for example, is coming to Canada. They will say, okay, what's your insurance, like, for example, what's your health insurance plan? Do you know that without health insurance in a place like Canada, you will be paying thousands of dollars just to give birth? I did not say cesarean section, CS. I did not say CS. Just to give it, you'll be paying thousands of dollars. So if you say you don't have insurance or there's no insurance for your school and you are coming to give birth and you don't have the money to pay for the hospital bill, do you expect the embassy to approve the visa for you? No. But also, let's say, for example, a school like University of Waterloo gives students a health, like you can apply for, like it's automatic for you to pay for health insurance when you pay your school fees. Okay? And your dependents, which is your wife, your husband, your children, also can be added to your health insurance. They just charge you extra money. So if somebody is going to that kind of a school, the onus is on you to tell the embassy, hey, my wife is pregnant, but we have health insurance that they are signing up for, or they've already signed up for. Right? You're telling embassy how you will take care of yourself when you're in Canada. But if you're like, I'm pregnant, I have $2,000, my school self is a school that doesn't give students health insurance, I'll figure it out when I get there, your visa will be denied. Simply put, embassy needs to know how you're going to take care of yourself when you get here. That is what will determine whether you get visa or not your pregnancy. All right? If they deny you visa simply because of your pregnancy, they will even be sued. So, high-income country, they don't do like that. There are rules and regulations. You can't discriminate based on pregnancy. So if you know that an embassy can never deny you visa because of pregnancy. Let's go to the next question. Where are my question counters? Okay, the next question says, when can I start? This is from Kadiri. When can I start applying for masters in Canada, preferably data science course? Oh my God, you should have started. When are you trying to relocate? That's the question. That's the real question. So, study abroad takes about 6 to 12 months to execute. And if you are going to a country like Canada, it is safer for you. Because this question says, when can I start applying for masters in Canada? Okay? So if you're going to Canada, it's safer for you to start 12 months ahead of time. Because Canada visa process takes longer. So, this person asking this question, for example, if you are, based on when you're asking this question, which is about roughly 8 months from the next admission session, you are tiny like this. You will soon miss it. Like, this is the 11:59th hour. Do you understand? 11:59th hour. By the way, if you want scholarship, you're a joke. You're a joke. If you want scholarship, and you have not even started, and you are thinking of, oh, you want to relocate, you're a joke, you're not serious in life. But, depends. Let's assume that when you're asking this question, you're hoping to relocate 2 years' time. That's fine. You're okay. Alright? Next question. The next question says, I want to know how I can relocate to Canada via studies. Okay, that's cool. We have a free study abroad webinar that describes the step-by-step process you go through. So that's where I'm going to be sending you to. Because you said, how can I relocate? So, yes, you can go through the study abroad route. Please, I will need you to go and attend our free study abroad webinar. So here is the link. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. www.vantagemigration.ca. That is where you are going to be able to what? Attend the free study abroad webinar. Know exactly what is involved, what you need to do next, how to proceed, and then you go from there. All right? We got you covered. We got you covered. Yeah. We have somebody from House of Petras that says, how does study loan work? So attend our free study abroad webinar. That is how you get started, and you know exactly what we do, how we do it. So if you're looking for study loan, that's something we can help you with. But for you to work with us, you have to start by attending the free study abroad webinar, right? For you to work with us. So for all those interested in study loan, we can assist you with that. But you have to start by attending our free study abroad webinar. And what is the link? The link is www.vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. Now let's go to the next question. Next question. Okay. Someone said, is it only admission you do? What about visiting visa? Awesome. So at Vantage Migration, we handle education migration only. Education migration only. Meaning, let me tell you, education migration is the fastest, easiest, and most reliable way to relocate abroad. The question I have for this person who is trying to do visiting visa is, do you really want to visit the country, or you want to relocate to the country? Because if you want to relocate to a country and you are going there with visiting visa, you have yourself to blame, because you are about to destroy the next 10 years of your life. You are about to destroy the next 10 years of your life. If you want to relocate to a country and you are going with visiting visa, you are about to cut your dream short. You know, your dream is like this, right? Like yam that, yam tendry. But see, you don't even know what yam tendry is. Have you farmed yam before? How many people here have farmed yam? I have. Have you farmed yam before? Go to Google and look at what yam tendry is, so that you see how yam plant looks like. So the point is, if you are going abroad with visiting visa, it's like you are seeing yourself like this. This is not yam. This is not yam, okay? You are seeing yourself like this, growing. You have a beautiful future, right? Coming up. And you want to, just like yam tendry, you want to cut off cut your future short. That's what you're trying to do. And by the time you do that, you lose about 10 years minimum. Because the next 10 years, you'll be looking for who to marry. Even the person that is shoving shit down your throat, you still be saying, yes, ma, I'm your lovely wedded husband, I'm your lovely wedded wife. That's what you want to do with your life. Go through the study abroad pathway. But if you just want to visit a country and come back, then, figure out how to do it. We don't offer that. I'm just warning, because most people tell you they want visiting visa, they are not going to visit. They feel that visiting visa is easy, and when you get there, you figure it out. When you go there, you go see woto for your eyes, because you will see that you can't figure it out. And when you are trying to figure it out, you have cut 10 years from your life. Ask around. If you see anybody who have done it, ask them. They will tell you. Someone said, can 2 million naira at least start my relocation through the study abroad route? You have too much money. You have too much money. When I said I didn't have up to that, you have too much money. You have too much money. Oh my God. And you should start, because if you think about it, study abroad process takes 6 to 12 months, right? So when you even start, it doesn't mean that the money you have in your account is the only money you will have throughout the journey. But each month you are working on your dream, it will even help you to save faster. That's the way. You have too much money. If you are talking about having 2 million naira and you want to start a relocation plan, why? You can get full scholarship, and maybe all you have to pay is your application fee to the school and your visa and your flights. You know, and maybe visa, like all those small things people used to pay for. But the school, because I went to University of Waterloo, my school fees, as of when I started as an international student then, my school fees was like $21,000 a year. Just take a look at my master's alone. It was 2 years. My master, not PhD now, but master's alone was 2 years, right? Which means minimum. And this $21,000 did not include living expenses, okay? So $21,000 plus some living expenses money, let's just say $30,000 a year. That's what I needed. Times 2 years, that's $60,000. I was a dentist in Nigeria. How long do you think it was going to take me to save $60,000? Assuming that I don't take even 1 kobo or 1 naira or $1 from whatever I was paid monthly. I'll probably be in my 40s. And before then, we all know that that money will not remain intact, right? You pay rent, you will do wedding, you will have kids, and your kids will go to school, right? One will fall sick, which means it will have been never. That is where scholarship comes in. That is where study loan comes in. So don't be waiting to save the money. How long do you want to, do you know how much you need to save? How long are you going to save it? If you don't have it, you don't have it. Save money for the things you will pay. Yeah, school says you pay application fee $100. You have money to pay it. You need to do police certificate. You have money to do it. Do you get? That's the kind of money you save. And you don't even have to have everything before you get started. So, don't procrastinate. Get started. If someone said, if you're in Canada, can you ask questions? Yes, you can ask. That's cool. Another person say, hi, Dr. Linda. Please, how do I get funding for an admission I've gotten in Canada? Oh, if you've gotten admission already, chances are that you have gotten it wrong already. Do you want the truth or you want the answer that is sweet? Please. If you want truth, you click like. If you want the answer that is sweet, you can type it. So, yeah, there. I'm going to give you the truth. It may not be the sweetest answer. You have to plan the loan before you get the admission. Yeah, you have to plan it. That's how our process works. You have to plan it before you get the admission. If you get the admission and you are not looking for, sorry, you have to plan this funding. That means, oh, I'm applying to this school. I know in this school I want scholarship. I'm applying to this school. I know in this school I want this. I'm applying to this school. I know if I get this admission, I'll pay for myself. Like, you have to plan it. So if you get it before you start looking for where to get funding, you have gotten it wrong. And chances are that you will not get. Yep. That is the answer that is not so sweet. I know some people will be like, just tell where to get the fund, but that's not how it works. Do you have the stomach to take the truth that you have to start afresh? Do you have the stomach to take the truth that you have to start afresh? Yeah, dear. So if you want the sweet answer, I can give it to you. You've got admission. Congratulations. Oh, my sister. And you also want loan and scholarship right now. Oh, that's so beautiful. What a great desire. Hey, there are a lot of organizations that can help you. We can send you some links. And then they send you links that you are never going to get the funding from. Huh? Do you want me to send you some links? You can go on Google now and say, how do I get funding after I've gotten admission? You can type it on Google. The Lord is with you, my sister. May the Lord bless you and keep you. That's the sweet answer. But I can bet it will not solve your problem. So, do you have the stomach to take the truth that you have to start afresh? That is the truth. And the faster you start now, see, let me tell you, as of when I'm making this video, if you start today, you still have a chance to make it in 2023. Admission. If you allow this month, as of when I'm making this video, to go by, and you don't start, you have to move your dream to the upper year. This is the truth. Do you have the stomach for it? Do you have the stomach for it? Can we just call a spade a spade? That there is a chance you will spend at home. Can we call a spade a spade? That's why people hate me. And later, when they relocated, they write me love letter. But when they are relocating, they hate me. And I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I have a question saying, Dr. Linda, how can I get this admission? Please go to our study abroad webinar and get started. If you have that question of how can I get, the easiest way is go to www.vantagemigration.ca. www.vantagemigration.ca and start with our webinar, right? And then you go from there, please. That is how to get started. Let's look at other questions. I have a program already, but I don't even know how to start with the application process. You see, how to go to the webinar, www.vantagemigration.ca. And let me tell you, you cannot close your mind that you have a program already. How do you know if that program is the best program for you? Do you know if it's a program of best fit? And it's not even just having name of program. Oh. You see, somebody will say, I have a program already, and I'm looking for scholarship. Do you know if that program is funded? Do you know? So you can't close your mind and say you have a program already. When you start our program, we take you through the process of finding your program of best fit, just to make sure that each step you take, you are taking the step in the right direction. It's not, I have a program, I have a program, I have a program, where do I start? No, that's not how it works. You see some people, they will even come and program that either nobody is doing abroad, if they come and do that program abroad there, they will not even get job. That's the one they want to come and do. Right? So, step by step, that's the way, that's the way, that's the way. Somebody said, you are very official eyes, and say, yes, you are very helpful and passionate about helping people with study abroad. Thank you for the comments. Oh, someone said, which university scholarships can I get as someone that had to it is school dependent, program dependent, country dependent, and there are different ways. However, sorry, my dear. However, the thing I need you to know is that if you have tutu, we work with you. Vantage Migration will work with people who have tutu. There have definitely been people who have tutu who got partial scholarship. Some got full scholarship. Some got, partial scholarship and they paid for the rest. Others got partial scholarship and they used study loan to complete the money. Meaning that last, they got the full funding they needed. So, it is very doable. Don't hold yourself back because you have tutu. If you have third class, we work with you. If you have tutu, we work with you. If you have lower credit HND, we work with you. Someone said, please check your question box. Hello? We do not answer questions inbox on social media anymore. All right? We do not answer questions inbox on social media anymore. And we do not use WhatsApp for communication with our students. If you need to contact us, the only way to contact us is to send us email. We've said it time without number. Email us admission@vantagemigration.ca. All right? Admission@vantagemigration.ca. This is how to email us. If you are sending us message inbox, we promise you that you will not get response. If you message somebody inbox and they are replying you should know that you're not even dealing with us. That's an easy way for you to know that you're not dealing with Dr. Linda and her team. Is that the person is replying you, say, do this, send us this, then you know you're not dealing with Dr. Linda, okay? Then someone said, what course would you suggest for an educationist wanting to do PhD, and which country would support funding for career? Almost all the high-income countries we support. By the way, we support funding for your program. What you just need to do is, how do you assess those funding? What do you do so that even after you have assessed the funding, like after you have seen the school that will give the funding, you will actually be able to get it? That is where we say, attend our free study abroad webinar so that you know how to get started, right? Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Someone said this, said, please, can you create a WhatsApp group where we can all answer questions, even after I've answered the question that the person asked, right? So humans will always be sticking to their ways. But we hope that you make the right decision for yourself and protect yourself online. Let's look at the next question. It says, I'm currently doing my postgraduate in social works here in Nigeria. Can I take studentship transfer to Canada and relocate? The question is, you are doing postgraduate diploma. You're postgraduate. So you didn't make, postgraduate is different. There are different things under postgraduate. Are you doing PGD, postgraduate diploma? Are you doing masters? Are you doing PhD? All these things fall under postgraduate. And the advice I will give you for each is different. For example, if you are doing PGD and it's a one-year program, why are you tying yourself down? Instead of just looking for admission abroad, you're looking for transfer. The school that must work together with the school you are studying with in Nigeria. What kind of problem is that? Even if you are doing masters, you can abandon it and relocate abroad, or you can finish it and relocate abroad. Why wait? It's like you want the difficult part. You must find that school abroad that is working with the school in your country and will accept their grades for a transfer. Waste of your time. Move quickly. Move quickly. All right? Move quickly. Someone said, which country do you think is easy for international business masters? All the countries. See, there is no country that is easy or hard. What the real challenge is, do you have the information needed? So when you start seeing someone saying which country is easy, which country, they don't know what they are doing. That's what I take out of it. Because if you know what you are doing, you will see that the processes are the same. Extremely similar, 90% overlap. For each of the high-income countries. None is hard, none is easy. You just know what to do or you don't. You know what you do or you don't, right? Someone said, do I change my international passport to be my husband's name before I can apply for study visa? We've long said this, that women are not expected to change their name. If you change your name, it's because you want to do so. Not that embassy expects you to do so. Or that your visa will be denied if you don't. Alright? A lot of people, they've been knocked this thing into their brain to think that a lot of the cultural practices that occur in their country and cities are obtainable everywhere in the world. But that's not how it works. Right? Most of the high-income countries are so developed and they know that women have choice. Or choices to make. They leave you to make the choice and none of this is really affecting you. Someone asked for my number. I say, this is Miss Mercy. Say, please, your number. I give you my email address. I don't use phone number to communicate with students. So, email us, admission@vantagemigration.ca. Asking for a phone number. We don't use phone number to communicate right now. Right? If you need to contact us, email admission@vantagemigration.ca. Please take a screenshot because you may forget. Okay, more questions. Someone said, do you only do Canada visa, but what about studying in UK? Oh, thank you. This is a great question. We work with people who want to relocate to any high-income country. All right? Be it UK, Canada, US, Australia, Poland, Switzerland, Sweden, New Zealand, Austria, Ireland, so any country, any high-income country you want to go to, we can work with you. And we also, I know another question on your mind could be, who do we work with? We work with people. Some people will say, do you work with only people in Nigeria? No, we work with people that are from any country where they want to relocate to a high-income country to relocate via the study abroad route, provided you hear and speak English. Okay, you understand and speak English. So whether you're from Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, Uganda, Zambia, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Rwanda, Kenya, South Africa, Tanzania, we can work with you. Jamaica, we can work with you. So, provided you hear, understand English, you speak and understand English, we can work with you. Hope that answers your question. Then, some other people are going to say, do you only work with people going for their masters? No. We work with you if you are going for postgraduate studies. Be it postgraduate diploma, postgraduate certificate, masters, course-based masters, research-based masters, PhD. Any postgraduate studies you want to study, we work with you. All right? Someone else is going to say, do you only work with people that have BSc? No. If you have higher national diploma, shortened as HND, we work with you. If postgraduate diploma is your highest level of education, we work with you. If HND is your highest level of education, we work with you. If bachelor's is your highest level of education, we work with you. If master's is your highest level of education, we work with you. If you have PhD, but you are looking to do a master's or a PhD, we work with you. Do you see? So you can frame the question anyhow you want to frame it, but it's good for you to understand the people we work with. And if you fall under any of these categories, we work with you, all right? Now, let's look at the next question. Someone said, how can I personally reach you? By emailing us, admission@vantagemigration.ca. Email us, admission@vantagemigration.ca. That is how to reach us. I will show you again because that question keeps coming up. Admission@vantagemigration.ca. This is how to reach us, okay? Someone said, I work in Qatar. Is it possible to apply to study in Canada? 100%. Please note, even if you are living in a high-income country right now and you want to relocate to another country, you can relocate via the study abroad route. We have people going from UK to Canada, US to Canada, right? UK to US, Qatar to Canada, Dubai to Canada. You know, different countries, or even UK to Ireland. Like, you can move from one country to another using the study abroad route. Yes. Okay, please take notes. Somebody said, what is the total money a family of 3 need to relocate to Canada with study visa? So there's no specific amount. There is no specific amount. It's dependent on the school you are traveling to. Even apart from the school, it also depends on the course you are doing in the school. Why? Different schools charge different amounts. Even in one school, different courses are different amounts. And then after that, before you now come to the family level of what is it that you need for the husband, for the wife, for the kids, you are going with family. Now, let me advise you. All right? Political. You are going with family. What will it profit you to be on your own, scrabbling for information online, and your family does not relocate next year? And the upper year, probably, if you continue. Maybe after that time now, you will still get information. You apply, they will deny you people visa. Is this how you want to lead your family? No. No. This is not the best for a family. If you are going as a family, say, this give you more, should give you more energy to look for an expert. Right? Attend our free study abroad webinar. We work with people going with families. So you will know how to do the process. This is the best for you. I don't know how, like, a family person will be trying to scramble for information online just so that they will get those, breadcrumbs of information and then use it to relocate. I mean, you are bigger than this, right? You are bigger. You are bigger than that. So, and I just want to specially recognize Miss Folu. Thank you so much for joining my live session. So, as a family, my dear, this is the more reason you should do things smooth. Do it smooth. Learn how it works. Move. Proceed with direction. Shoot it. Shoot your shot. See, that's how they used to say it. Once and for all, your family will get visa. You get visa. All of you will move. Well, how much are you trying to save by going to scramble for information online? How much will you save? You will lose more than that. If you say it's a bet, I will bet it. You will lose more than that. Even doing one family visa and getting denial on it, do you know how much you will lose? Way more than you can ever pay any consultant. Come on. Somebody say, what does co-op mean when looking for a program to study? Co-op programs, C-O-O-P, simply means these are programs that you, during the course of the study, before you graduate, you will get to work in a company. Most of them, they're like 1 year program. Then you study for 8 months. The next 4 months, that's the last 4 months, you work in a company, they will actually pay you. So these are awesome programs. And many of these programs can be found in colleges in Canada. So co-op programs are awesome programs. If you get a co-op program, grab it. Oh! Now, big news. Guess what? As of when I'm making this video, I'm saying that because sometimes the news can be updated. As of when I'm making this video, before now, co-op students used to need to get additional work permits for the co-op. It's never a problem because they also get it once they see that it's co-op program. But since Canada lifted the number of the number of hours you can work, co-op programs are no longer needing work permits in order to do their co-op, meaning work in a company full-time while they are still students. So a lot of co-op students right now are able to do their co-op program without even needing to get additional co-op work visa, which was never a problem in the first place before. I'm just giving you that information. Please, of course, verify all information from Canada website, canada.ca, okay? But this is the news reaching us. Woo! It gets better. With Canada, Canada is like a wine, right? It's like wine. With it, as the time goes on, it tastes better. It gets better. Woo! We never see somebody. Okay, someone said, is there how one can reach you personally for proper explanation and guideline? Please, instead of waiting to reach me properly for one-on-one hug, now kiss you by the cheek, now put lips to lips, but let's not miss the tongue together. Attend the free study abroad webinar and stop wasting your time. All right? Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. I will show you. Go to www.vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. Whew. As humans, our brain will not remember. Don't worry. I have first class and I still struggle with remembering things. What am I saying? Your brain will not remember. And I doubt if your own grade is bigger than my own. Right? Take a screenshot. So all those people looking for, can I meet you? Can I meet you personally? So that after pecking and hugging, then we can start. Attend the free study abroad webinar and stop wasting your time. Do you want, if you need to meet me, come to Canada. Book a lunch with me. Do you have visa to come? No. So where do you want to meet me personally and lick my face with your tongue? Attend the free study abroad webinar. Go now. That's the way to go. It's not by waiting to hug me first. And you don't even have visa. That's the problem. Right? And if you have visa, then you should be emailing me. Let's schedule a meeting. Okay. Someone said this, so let me attack it. Somebody said, Christopher said, Dr. Linda, don't you think you should pursue a profession in acting? Who knows the answer for Christopher? Is Christopher aware? Aware. Is he aware? He's not aware. Who will tell him what is missing? So I'll read the question again. Please comment what you think Christopher is missing. I'm not going to say it, but people that follow me, they know the answer already. Christopher said, Dr. Linda, don't you think you should pursue a profession in acting? What is Christopher missing? Comment. What does that be following for a very long time? Oh, yeah. Now, let me address this question. Please comment. By the way, I want to see the questions, your response. But let's look at somebody. This is from Oluwashen. Oluwashen is saying, you don't respond to mails now. Oh, Oluwashen. A minute silence. What do you think Oluwashen is missing? Oluwaseun probably would have made mistake typing our email address. Oluwaseun, are you still there? He or she made mistake typing our email address. So when you make a mistake typing the email address, your email will never reach us. You will never get response. I did not say you get response after 2 weeks. I say you will never get response. Right? Because you never emailed us in the first place. And this is why whenever I give you our email address, I say, take a screenshot. Some people will say, I'm too brilliant. Admission at what again? Vantage Migration.com. That was where you just missed it right there. And it's not .com. What is it? .ca. Or admission at Vintage. Is it Vintage? No. Admissions. How many S? There's no S at the end. Do you get? So all these tiny mistakes, you're going to make them. And when you make them, you will never get a response from us. Because you never emailed us. Email is very specific. See, that's why I keep saying, take a screenshot. But when you tell somebody, they say, my brain, I still remember things. And I ask you, what is your CGPA? What is your CGPA? Right? So what am I trying to say? I have first class. And I still try to screenshot. And I'm still telling you to screenshot. But you will rather say your brain used to remember something. And you will not take screenshot. And few minutes later, you are going to make that mistake. And it's going to be the reason you won't relocate next year. Because you never questioned us. You never got the responses you needed. You never did whatever you needed. Just see, I will show you again. Go to email us admission@vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot. If for any reason you don't get response, go back to the email that you sent. Look at it letter for letter. All right? And identify the mistake, then correct it and send again. Guess what I said? I didn't say check it to see if you made mistake. Okay? I didn't say check it to see if you made mistake. I said identify the mistake. Because I am sure you made a mistake. Identify the mistake, correct it and send again. So when you are checking, check it with the mind that you must have made mistake and find it. That's the only way forward, eh? Okay? Please, let me give you at least one information that is going to save at least 10 people from who will see this video. 10 people will be saved today. Do you want to hear? You want to hear? Click some like. Click some like, Joe. Click some like. Click some like. As a graduate or somebody who already have HND, never you apply for ordinary diploma program abroad, especially if you're coming to Canada. As a graduate or somebody who have HND, like your minimum level of education or your maximum level of education is HND or BSc. Meaning, of course, if you have master, that is like we already know it applies to even more. Never you apply for ordinary diploma. Meaning, you see on this program, they say diploma. What do you need to apply? Your WAEC. Or, you know, they did not even ask you for a second university transcript. You are very happy, very easy. You see that easy to collect visa denial. That's what is waiting for you in front. Run. Like, you don't need, this one is like, okay, take it. You don't need to come for master class. Save yourself. Save yourself. Never. I did not say please, some. I say never. And coming from a medical background, they always try to say never, right? Because that's why you just see that one vein passed in front of somebody's eyes. When it's medicine, you never say never. But thank God this is not medical terms right now. We're in the education space. Never you hold yourself back from, you know, some people be like, I found this program, it's so sweet. Soon, visa shall be, the embassy shall be emailing you. We don't understand what is happening with your application. And I'm sure even somebody watching this video right now, it has already happened to you. It has already happened to you. And you're probably wondering what went wrong. Don't do it. Don't get trained on what to do. That's the best way. Get trained. You get trained. You know exactly what to do. You do it. You eliminate all, you know, huge amount of the mistakes you will have made, you get it and you move on with your life. But some people, they would rather look for breadcrumbs all over social media. They follow 10 or 15 people that talk about study abroad, and they think that they are doing all this. Yeah, and you follow all of them. By the time I follow Dr. Linda, now I follow this person, then follow this man, then follow this transgender, then follow this lesbian, then follow this homosexual, then follow this. You want to mix and match, you follow everybody. All right? And I'm trying to say the different persons. I'm not in any way shaming anybody. That's not the point here. But my point is, you want to follow 15 to keep assurance double show. Do you know what you have done for yourself? You will hear different opinions. All those opinions, they will cripple you. You can't take action. You've just killed yourself. They will say a snail entered fire and was bringing plasma of snail. So the fire is burning the snail. The snail is bringing the plasma like this. Plasma is like spit or saliva, So bringing out the snail was like, yes, I'm trying to quench the fire, not knowing that he's roasting. Not knowing that he's roasting, Oh, you think you're going to follow all those people? Everybody, including Dr. Linda, you will get from there, then you relocate abroad. My dear, how far? How far now? Where you there now? Where you there now? Who do you think you are deceiving? As you're following everybody, different opinion, different this. This one will say, Dr. Linda will say, don't go with this person. This one will say, don't go with Dr. Linda. Do you think two elephants are fighting? Who do you think will suffer? Grass. The onlooker. This is how to save yourself. I'm not asking you to follow me, right? That's not the point here. You can choose anybody you want to follow. But you see those 15 persons you are following, Unfollow 14 of them. Unfollow 14 of them. And for many people, I expect that I will be one of the 14. Unfollow 14 of them. Pick one that you truly believe in his or her method. Follow it. You will see yourself, you start taking action. If they say pay for something, pay for it. Follow it. In the next 1 year, you see yourself abroad. Because last, it's not as if there's somebody who is so wrong or somebody who is so right. It's just different methods. Maturity will tell you so. If you currently follow all the study abroad people on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you all out there, unfollow 14. Unfollow. And then you focus only on one person. Take action. You will be far ahead than the person that is trying to combine and mix and match. Next year, they are still the same thing. And guess what? They've been following all these people for 2 years now. And nothing have changed in their life. And soon they will enter a new year. And nothing will change. Who are those that are guilty? Oh yeah, raise your hand if you are guilty. And promise yourself today that you are going to unfollow all but one. Unfollow them. It doesn't mean you can never see their video again, but unfollow them. Leave only one person. Whoever that may be, your best. And start implementing whatever they are teaching. It is useless to be following somebody. And when they say do this, you won't do. It's useless. It's useless. Somebody say, what Bible colleges in Canada are offering scholarships? I don't advise you to come to Canada through Bible colleges. It's my opinion. It's not yours. Some people say, no, now why will you say that? Do you mean Bible colleges are not good? That's your opinion. And you have a page. Please post it on your wall. This is Dr. Linda Iheme's page. I don't advise you because I see a lot of people getting visa denial because the embassy does not understand what is going on with you. Therefore, I don't advise you to go through Bible college. Even if you're a pastor, you read something in school, Abi, go and study that thing you read. Go and study that thing you read. If you really, first of all, if you're a pastor, why are you coming to Canada in the first place? Okay, let's assume there's a reason you're coming. The question now is, go and study that thing you read. A lot of people, Bible college, they're not getting any, they're getting visa denial. Let him that have ear hear. And as I said, you can agree with the opinion or disagree with it. I don't really care. It is, I'm telling you my opinion. That is what opinion is about. You go and do yours. And on what basis are you saying your own? On the basis that God will do it. Who is fighting you? Nobody. So, carry your wallet, they go. Let's see. Someone said, can you apply for postgraduate in abroad with already completed master? What is postgraduate? I've already explained it that postgraduate have more, PGD is postgraduate, masters is postgraduate, PhD is postgraduate. So when somebody says, can I apply postgraduate? Well, the answer is yes, but if your question is more direct, you will get better response. All right? More questions. How many questions have we answered right now? Someone said, how long does one wait for him or her to get a response from Canada visa application? First of all, it's on Canada visa website. So if you did the application by yourself, which is most likely the case, that is, you know the website. Go to the website and read how long it will take. That's how to know. Because it's different for each country. Okay, I have a question from Miss Danusa said, I want to do masters in UK. I'm trying to figure out what course is best so I can get job in UK. Yeah, that means you want to figure out program of best fit. It is one of the things we teach our students. But how do you get started? Go to www.vantagemigration.ca, attend our free study abroad webinar, and then you will see exactly how to get started. That is how to get started, because program of best, you can start consulting about that online with you, and it's different for different persons. All right. Please, what is the best bank to use when applying for Form A in Nigeria? Who has applied for Form A before? Who knows the best bank? I don't know the best bank. A lot of the banks have their own challenges from here to here, right? Who knows the best bank? So maybe this person can get answers from those who have the answers to give. If you know the best bank the person can use for Form A, let the person know. Preferably, if you really have your money, just buy your dollar from black markets and pay your school fees and move on. Oh, see, there's this thing they said that one of the difference between a poor person and a rich person is that a rich person understands the value of time. Do you know that, like, someone messaged me recently and said that they did Form A, their bank did not remit the money on time. Therefore, this person is in UK. I don't know if the person was telling the truth or lying, and I couldn't tell because he's not my student, so I didn't go deep. So the person said that they did Form A from a Nigerian bank. The school fees did not reach the school on time. The school have withdrawn their visa. See problem. The school have withdrawn their visa. And in my head, I'm like, so you kept your two eyelids open and your mouth shut until you are in a foreign country. You are in a foreign country, right? Until your visa was withdrawn in a foreign country. Sorry. When you know and this person is not my student, right? And the person is coming to me after their visa have been withdrawn. And I smiled. Why? If it was a Vantage Migration student that had that problem, I'm sure they would have reached out to us the moment the school started threatening. They would have gotten the right advice. They would have acted. See, on this study abroad journey, sometimes you don't know what you meet. You don't know what you meet on the road. You don't. It's always okay if you have somebody you can run to, because when you say I feel do I want me to do this, when challenge comes, you see that you're alone and it's going to hurt you badly. So this person opened their eyes. Their two eyelids were open. They withdrew their visa in UK. And now the person is reaching out to me. What do you want me to do? Tell the embassy to give you the visa back? Or what? Why? flustered. I come back to centering myself because humans, oh God. If you don't take it easy, you're going to get upset. Go to black market, buy Visa, buy dollar, put it in your dollar account and pay your fees. Full stop. It is as simple as that. And move on. Don't destroy your future waiting for a bank that is not serious and doesn't even care about you right now. We all know that's the truth, right? As I said, who has the stomach to take the truth? Don't let me say the very beautiful things. Oh, maybe check Zenith Bank or check our Access, or you can even just check Kuda. You know, I can give you those bullshit stories. What? You would learn how you can go now. In the next 1 week, you will pay your school fees and you'll be moving on. Which is better? Do you have the stomach to take the truth? Because I will tell it to you. If you don't want the truth, don't come near me. I will tell it to you. It's not always spicy. It's not always nice. Right? It's not always sweet and tasty. Someone said, what can you advise someone who already have a master's to apply in Canada University? You can apply for PGD, you can apply for master's, you can apply for PhD. It's actually your choice. I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. Because, you know, some people go, what do you expect so person to do? When you now answer them, they will not see that, truly, that was not really the answer. That was not the question, the answer I was looking for. You will not see that you need more consultation. You need somebody to ask you, what are you doing now? What did you study? What are you looking to study? What's your career goal? Do you get? You always feel like, not be only this small question I ask you, you will see that when I give you the small answer, you know, go do you. That is why you need training. So that if you are spending 30 full days with us, which even after that, you still have access to ask us questions, should anything go wrong, or about to go wrong, I don't expect you to wait for it to go wrong. You will see that you are in a better hands. You will learn how to do it. You won't be jumping from time to time. That's why I always say, start with our free study abroad webinar. Even from the webinar, you'll be able to know, is Dr. Linda somebody you would like to work with or not? Oh yeah, go to www.vantagemigration.ca. This is how to get our free study abroad webinar, and then you go from there. Okay? Someone said, I would like to do my master's in education abroad. Please, is it possible to get fully funded scholarship? It is possible to get fully funded scholarship. It's possible to get partially funded programs that you can also use study loan to complete. It's also possible to get very cheap admissions, right? That you can pay for, right? So the answer is yes. I hope that's the answer you were looking for. What is it that you took away from this live session today, or from this video? What is it that you took away? What is it that you took away? I'm going to say something to close, and then I'm going to tell you what to do. All right? Number two, aside all the information I shared, I want, if you are looking to relocate abroad and you want to know how it is done, please start by attending our free study abroad webinar, and you can find it at www.vantagemigration.ca. Okay, www.vantagemigration.ca, and I'm going to show you. This is the link, www.vantagemigration.ca. Take a screenshot, www.vantagemigration.ca. Please, okay, attend your free webinar. That is how you understand what to do and how to proceed. Okay? What to do and how to proceed. Now, I'm going to show you. If you are looking, let's say for example, we did not answer your question here, but you have a question that you want Dr. Linda and her team to answer. It's totally fine. Number one, attend the free webinar, because we also do question and answer at the end, right? But also, after you have attended the free webinar, you still feel the question was not answered, send us an email. And the email address is admission@vantagemigration.ca. I feel like spelling it because a lot of people make mistake typing the email address. I will show it to you, but it's admission and it is Vantage, it is migration, it is CA, right? Let me show you. Admission at vantagemigration.ca. Please take a screenshot. Admission at vantagemigration.ca. All right? So, with that said, I just want to thank you for staying from the beginning to the end of this session. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending time with me. And I also want to thank myself. Thank you, Dr. Linda. Thank you, Dr. Linda. I want to thank myself for having the patience to answer about, I think, 34 questions today, giving in-depth insights. But I bet that this is a tip of an iceberg compared to what you get from our free study abroad webinar. And if eventually you decide to join Vantage Migration, what you get from our step-by-step training. All right? So, thank you so much for all the question counters who were keeping us in check, helping us to count the number of questions. Thank you, thank you. And what is the assignment I'm giving to you today? What's the assignment? Throughout, I answered 30 questions, 30-something questions, right? What was the one question that really enlightened you differently today? I need you to comment, like tell us the answer that you got from that question as a comment. We are reposting this video on my page, so comment on my page. Say, okay, this was what I got away from this video. This video, was the video interesting? Was the video informative? Was the video funny? You know, like, okay, this video is this is the one thing I took away. This video is this is the one thing I took away. So that somebody else, even without going through the entire video, they are going to see what you took away, and perhaps they can take that away too. That's the entire goal. Who is going to do this? Promise me if you enjoyed this video, I'm encouraging you to do it. I'll really be happy to see your comments, and I'll be reading it, and I'll be seeing those that are doing things. I don't want to tell you what's coming. Anyways, take good care of yourself. My name is Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad on how to do that successfully through the study abroad routes. We show you how to get admission, scholarship, study loan, study visa, and every other thing you need in order to successfully relocate abroad all by yourself. That's what we do. And I will always say, our testimonials precede us. Go through our page, you are going to see several testimonials. Different people who have HND, people who are going for PhD or full scholarship, people who relocated with family, people who went to UK, Canada, US. You have too many. You have too many. People who got study loan, people who got this, who got that, people who paid for themselves and got cheap tuition, right? There are so many testimonials. Just check out my page, Dr. Linda Iheme, which is a verified page on Instagram. Check the IGTV section or the video section. You're going to see all of that. People who have taken our masterclass before, what do they have to say about it? My dear, there is nothing holding you. And please keep in mind, study abroad, for you to achieve it, you need 6 months to 12 months. And if you're going to Canada, you are better off planning with 12 months. And a lot of people, they are relocating for maybe January masterclass, from January admission. The question is, from now when you're seeing this video to that January, is it up to 6 months or 8 or 12 months? If you're going to Canada, is it up to 12 months? And, or you want to go for September, which is the commonest time when you usually have most of the scholarships. The question is, from now when you are, let's say you want to go to Canada, from now when you are seeing it, is it up to 12 months? If no, know that you are running very, very late. Is it up to 8 months? If it is exactly 8 months, you are at 11:59 time. If it's less than, then you know you have to start now, but you have to increase your relocation time. Maybe instead of going for January, instead of going for September, you're going for January the following year, which is 4 months later. So, but it will always pay you to start now, instead of tomorrow. Some people, they will see us, they will be like, oh, it's late. Let me start again next year. And next year, they will still come by this time. Before you know it, 3 years have gone, they've not gone to anywhere. Don't be like that. Start now. Okay? Love you. Mwah. 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 What a session today, right?